Phil has asked me to do a top coat on all of this rust paint. Hopefully you can see that we did last night. And he's trusted me to do this while he's at work. I don't think I should be trusted to do anything unsupervised on the van, but here we go. This is what I'm using. It's the Hammerite Smooth White top coat. So yeah, wish me luck. So this is what I need to cover all of this red that we've been doing the last couple of nights. And this is just where we found all the rust spots at the back of the van. So I'm hopefully going to get this all top coated today. Not bad so far. First top coat is done, and I think I did okay. What do you guys think? Philly's come to inspect my work from earlier.
Hello.
Doesn't trust me.
What have you done?
I did a good job, right?
That's good. Just gotta do another one, no?
No, you're doing this coat.
Too far apart. I can see you anywhere else. Do you feel alive when you save yourself?
So that's the worst bit done of it all. Got the white paint finished. And tomorrow we're going to start on the inside of the van, all these little holes, and that's going to be painful.
What are we doing then?
All I need you to do so far is just hold it up to the holes as I'm gelling them.
And what is this for? For the people.
This is for basically where the old, I don't think it was a board, I think they had some sort of track up here to hold things like from the work van, so they screwed through the wood into the metal. The metal needs to be deburred to get rid of all the sharp edges, and then we can treat it for rust, or to stop rust happening. It's not rusty, but treat it for...
No. Luckily the inside of the van is pretty decent, but we have a million holes to fill.
Lots of holes to paint, more weighting, more drilling.
Let's get on.
So what we're going to do is literally just get a drill bit that's really big, so it's too big for the hole, so it doesn't make a bigger hole, and we just put it up against it. And it literally just smooths out that hole, and while that's happening, Lydia's going to be hoovering, and then Lydia's going to do the drill, because
we're going to swapsies.
Yeah.
But why do you need to hoover it?
To stop any of the metal just hanging around in the van, basically, because it's bad for the van. Apparently it causes more rust, and we don't need that. So.
No, so we have to make sure to hoover it all up.
Yep.
So now I'm going to go over all of the holes that we've just drilled with some brake cleaner, just to give them a good clean and get rid of any debris. And I think this is just alcohol, I don't really know, but Phil uses this stuff a lot. And I'm just going to use a microfiber cloth.
Time for our old friend, red oxide. So we finished our first coat of the red oxide on all the little holes here. I think there's literally hundreds of them, so now we just got to wait for that to dry. We're going to do the floor, because there's loads of little scuffs and rusty bits on the floor, and then red oxide that, and then once the side panels are dried, we'll paint them white. They're going a bit over the top, but better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? So yeah, just making sure that the van is not going to rust at all. These weren't rusty, but there was a few holes that had a bit of like flaking paint, so you don't know when it could start. So that's why we did those, did them all in the red oxide just to be sure, basically. So next step is to do the finishing the floor with the with all the rusty bits for this thing. And then I found some more bits on the roof that we missed, so yeah. That's a bad bit of rust. Found a bad bit of rust, unfortunately. Don't know if you can see it very well, but it's all underneath this bit of silicone that was there. And it's not looking good.
Oh dear.
So we've uncovered our first bit of bad rust on the van. It's going all the way down the side of the wheel arch there. So we're going to have to take a lot of that paint off, it looks like, and the 3-step cure rust, hammerite.
Our good old friend.
So, it looks like we've had a big bit of rust all the way down here, and it looks like it stops here, thankfully, so it's not the whole wheel arch, and this side of the arch is clean too, so it's just in the join. We've got to take back all of this down to here, down here, and then as far as much this way as we need to go as well, and upwards as well, but I'm hoping it's just all in the seam, so a lot more treating to be done. So that's good news, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was anyway, so it's it does stop there, but like halfway down it's like quite clear as well, and then the bottom has cleared up really well, so I'm hoping it's all just inside and there's water in here somehow, but yeah, it looks good.
Time to treat it. The rust treatment on all the holes in the side is dry, so we're now going to do a top coat, and then when we finish with the top coat, for that we're going to do the what is it? Rust-Oleum?
Red oxide.
Red oxide on the floor. And then we're hoping we can come back late tonight and do the top coat on the floor, fingers crossed, and then that can be the whole inside rust treated.
Show us your hands on. Can't take you anywhere.
I don't know why.
How do you do that?
Messy.
Look,
I don't know.
this is my hand.
Oh well. So all the white overcoat is done, top coat, whatever it's called, and now we're on to the floor.
Our old favourite red oxide primer.
So one good coat of this.
Yeah.
Leave it for like 6 hours, I think it is.
Is it actually?
I think so.
I keep forgetting what it is.
They all take like, we were expecting them to take like an hour to dry, and they've all
6
taken,
hours, yeah.
Yeah, like one of them takes 3 hours, one takes 6 hours. So what's the time now? Like 4.
Definitely leave them for 6 hours. Oh well.
So this is that really bad patch of rust that Phil uncovered. And you can see that the rust treatment has done its job and it's turned totally black. So now it's ready for the coat of whatever it was called again, I forgot.
Red oxide.
Red oxide. And we're pretty happy with how it's turned out so far. And then when we do the top coat tomorrow, you'll never even know it was there. So this makes it look like there was so much rust in here, but there wasn't. So really there was only some rust in by the back doors, and then obviously Phil found that big patch by the wheel arch, but actually all of this is just where there were like scratches and stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah, just like any part of the paint that was like chipped up or even just scratched a bit, we just got rid of and then sealed it basically. So
yeah, so even like where we've done all of these holes and stuff, like none of that was rust. This is all just painting over the bare metal just to make sure we don't get any rust. So this van was actually in super good condition. And in case you're wondering, we still haven't got that bloody bolt out of the floor. So any suggestions in the comments, please. Philip!
What?
You!
That was you.
Look! That is your stupid shoe. Time to get this stage finished. I am so ready to be done with painting. It's going to be so satisfying getting rid of all of this.
Never known it was there. Apart from the white doesn't match.
That I will try to do. I can't see myself with anyone else. So I got to the first on the list with a pain in my heart.
You done?
I am done.
Done. As you can see, the van's changed, our clothes have changed.
And the landscape has changed.
Slightly.
So watch out for next week's vlog because we're in Iceland!
Iceland!